What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and today we are going to be talking about the First Madden dev blog that has been released. Of course, they started with Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm not an Ultimate Team guy, but the reason why I'm reacting to it is because they give us a little hint of a big change that I personally have been wanting for the game and for franchise mode that we're going to jump right into at the end here, because it's not going to be super in-depth. But I played a little bit of MUT last year, only on live stream, because I actually thought it was kind of fun being able to play squads with you guys. Half the time people would pop in and give me cards that I wanted, because I tried to just get all the good Philadelphia Eagles cards. Anytime I get free stuff for something that costs money, that I highly discourage anyone that doesn't have like a full-time job or whatever to spend money in Madden Ultimate Team. Hey, I like building a team with you guys. It's a nice little bonding experience. So from that being said, looking at what they're bringing to MUT this year, first of all, from a franchise guy that wants them to stop putting so much of the resources into MUT, it appears that they, this 50-50 balance that we've been told and promised between Ultimate Team and franchise mode, doesn't look like there's a lot of drastic things done here for Madden Ultimate Team in 19, so that could be good. That's a good sign. They haven't announced long shot yet, so if there's all this extra time, maybe it actually went into franchise mode, but we're probably being a little bit too optimistic. But big things here for Ultimate Team. First thing is they made the player upgrades and chemistry stuff more flexible, more customizable, and they made the menus a lot more easier to navigate, which is good for me. I mean, I don't think I ever had a single upgrade player. I know they had a couple Eagles, but just in general, all these main menus for Madden Ultimate Team, I was just constantly asking people in my live streams, what do I do, where do I go, how do I do this? Because there's like 15 different things I have to find, and oftentimes you just have to go in your sets, and it'd take you 5 minutes to find what you want to look for. And it looks like Madden Ultimate Team 19 has made the menus a little bit more simpler to navigate, which is a plus for me. Trying to find pluses as a person that doesn't really enjoy Ultimate Team that much. More so because it gets top priority over franchise mode. That is something that is a feature I like. They added in solo battles. I am a primary solo player for the most part if I did play Ultimate Team, and they added some stuff where you can get some decent rewards. I don't know, that doesn't really do a whole lot to me, but they did add squad challenges, and that's what we live stream. We live stream MUT Squads, and now you can play against the computer. We could do some different challenges and stuff like that, because ultimately there's a lot of cheese, and we played squads last year. We threw a lot of interceptions. We were really good on defense, really good at running the ball, but anytime it came to throwing the ball, it was just so boring and so frustrating. But at least playing the computer, it could make for entertaining, less frustrating, less rage-inducing live stream, so I'm down for that. But what they have added is a new feature, which they already said they're going to have a deep dive in a future blog about it. So it is a change that's not just coming to Ultimate Team, it's coming to the whole game, and that is more in-depth for positions. In addition, this is quoting them, in addition to the 3 major features we have built, there are a few other important things worth touching on. A good place to start is the addition that all Madden will benefit, and that's the inclusion of 7 new specialist positions. In the lineup screen, you will see some new options in addition to the third down halfback. So when you're setting up at the bottom of your depth chart, you have your punt returner, kick returner, your third down running back. Now you can have your rush defensive ends, your rush defensive tackles, slot corners, sub linebackers, power back, short yardage back, and slot wide receiver. That's awesome. I mean, we didn't get the long snapper and stuff like that we want to see from special teams, like for the tight ends, you know what I'm saying, when they always have the tight end as a long snapper. Maybe that will happen, but adding these new positions is something that is very, very important for me, because it's just so annoying. Just like, oh yeah, when you play the sim, our wide receiver 3 is going to go off because that's your slot, or your corner 3 is your slot, and these are very, very important positions that have carved out their own responsibility in the NFL game, and not having that represented in Madden has been kind of frustrating. I mean, it's always been there a little bit, but maybe less when you go to a nickel and having your defensive ends move to D tackle, kind of like how Philadelphia's going to use Michael Bennett, or Philadelphia's used Brandon Graham, for example, or having your safety come in and play linebacker, your sub linebacker. So stuff like that is going to be good for the immersion, good for the realism, and it's good for Madden across. And I'm lucky that, look, this is another good sign, because right here, this little tidbit that got answered, it's in the dev blog. It's not a leak. So this is something Madden put forth. This is a feature that last year would have got included in the franchise mode blog to make it look longer and make it look like an added feature. Remember that last year where they had the franchise mode blog and half the stuff in it was just like gameplay relevant, nothing specific to franchise mode? The fact that this is getting tossed in with Madden Ultimate Team is good for me, and on top of all, without looking too much into it, I really do like that they're going with these in-depth positions, and it's a change. It's something that's brand new to the game. I don't think they've ever had that. So hey, it's a little bit of innovation, a teeny bit, just the tip. Either way, I'm pretty happy about it. And that's the big news, man, that we're going to have a little bit more in-depth to your depth charts when you pop into franchise mode. So that is the first dev blog. I don't know what's up next. All I know is that the 11th is the big day in June where we get the franchise blog, but we'll probably review any other one if there's relevant information. So what do you guys feel about this? Ultimate Team, we're going to have more streams. You guys going to be popping in. You excited for that? I'm getting new internet. If you follow me on Twitter, right now, I have 10, pretty much for the whole Madden 18, Madden 17. Pretty much if you've ever watched this stream, I'm going on 10 megabytes of upload. Upload's like, everyone knows your internet upload, download speed. Upload is pretty much what helps you live stream. And, most of my live streams, they're sporadic. I have no fit schedule because I just do a speed test. Sometimes my internet, you need a minimum of a 5 to 6 to stream at the lowest quality settings. And basically one day a week, I might get that. And that's why I just would randomly stream. Looking like I'm going to get anywhere between 150 to 300. So I'm going to stream whenever I want, baby. So there's going to be Ultimate Team for that. And more importantly, guys, the depth chart features are huge. So, as always, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feelings. First time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.